Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. We have an Ipsy Glam Bag Plus unboxing for the month of September. We've got some really good stuff, and as you can see, this bag is like filled to the brim, and there's definitely extra items in here that I was like, what? I'm gonna start off this video by letting you know that Ipsy has handled their business like okay. They really messed up with my shipping situation, but they totally made up for it. And I am digging the past few boxes because they're including brands that I was like, I haven't tried them, but I've heard of them, I wanna try them. And then brands that we know and love. First things first. This here is an add-on. It is by Illamasqua. It is their Hydra Veil primer. I chose to trade points in for a full size of these because I actually really do like it. I have one over here that I've been using for a little bit now. It is a huge jar and I featured it in another video. Kind of looks, don't come out. It kind of looks like aloe jello, but it feels amazing on the skin. And I really liked how my makeup has been staying put with this product, so I needed to get a backup. My next add-on is a setting spray by Laura Geller. It is the Speckle Mist Restore. It has coconut water, and it's supposed to prime, set, and refresh for fluid ounces. I traded in points actually for this as well. So these weren't add-ons actually. These were points traded in for this, points traded in for this setting mist. I traded in points for this highlighter by Ofra. It is in Covent Garden. I honestly thought it was gonna be one of the minis. So I am shocked that it is one of their full size. You know what I mean? Like Ofra highlighters are really good. So I thought it was a mini. I think I paid like maybe 600 points, maybe a little more, but still like I thought it was going to be a smaller version, and it wasn't. I think I went a little crazy on the trading in points situation. So here I have two Pixie liners. One is in Black Caviar. It's not really black, it's more like the deepest brown you'll find. And then this one is an actual brown and it's in Bronze Beam. I think these were like 600 points each, but I received one of the black ones in PR from Pixie, and their formulas are amazing. So I knew for a fact that I needed to grab these points or no points. Had I had to pay for them as an add-on, I would have, because they were so, like, the formula is amazing. And then the last add-on that I have is this over here by Pacifica. It is their Desert Sunset Matte Blush and Bronzer. I traded in points for this product over here solely because I have one already. It is a different shade. Mine wasn't in Desert Sunset. I think I have the lighter version of it, but I really enjoyed it. So I wanted to go in and snag the deeper shaded one just to see how that would work for me. I'm kind of debating though whether or not I want to use this on my face or if I want to give it away. Also, I'm really digging the drawstring bag idea. I prefer it over a box. I have been reusing the drawstring bags, so that is awesome. Like, honestly, more subscription boxes should come in bags over boxes because it's a pain in the butt also having to get rid of the boxes. It's cray. So now let's go through the items that they sent to me with my regular subscription. The Glam Bag Plus retails for $25. You can definitely do add-ons, trade in points for additional items. And now with the Glam Bag Plus, you're able to choose 3 items out of the 5 that you will be receiving every single month in your bag, which is freaking amazing. Ipsy always finds a way to like take it to a whole nother level. So the first item in my bag is this over here. I've got little notes, I've got prices for you guys and everything. I did my research. So this is the Golden Faden MD Facial Mist. It is a daily nutrient facial mist. I'm gonna go ahead and spray this on my skin before I start doing all like my makeup and stuff, but this here retails for $48. Then we have a beauty blender, which the packaging is different. I know this is not like limited edition. I think they just changed up the packaging. Beauty blenders that retail for $20. I think that this is like so expensive. I've always said I love when subscription boxes include beauty blenders in their boxes because it's a way for us to either try them if we've never tried them before or actually get a new one and replenish the ones we already have. Because I like the beauty blender in the sense of it does expand, it does make my makeup look airbrushed. The only thing is it's kind of pricey. So I'm not against the beauty blender at all. I'm just against the $20 price tag. So if it comes in a box, that's like a thumbs up for me. Now, the next 3 items are items that I chose for my box. Like I said, you're allowed to choose 3 items for your box going forward. I was a little surprised. It is by the brand Yensa. It's a silk bronzing base in Sunlit Glow. It is a bronzer and brush duo 8 Super Blacks Essence. This here retails for $50 for the duo. The thing about it is I was shook that you were gonna get both, which is pretty cool. Does this, I think this will, it has a little bit of a fragrance, but it's not overpowering. I think this would probably work for me. I'm just going to do one of these and see. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and play with this, but this retails for $50. Then we have this product over here by Item Beauty, which retails for 18 bucks. I am gonna open la cajita. Oh, that is so cute. When you open it up here, right here, it says, I love you, say it back. The packaging is simple, but also different. That's cute. And I have it in the shade Off Topic. Oh, look at this, actually. These would really work for me. Okay. And I don't have any eyeshadows here, so I think we're gonna create a look with this, and then we'll use the bronzing base for the face. Now, again, this retails for $18. And then the very last item is, I know, it's an eyeliner and it's a felt tip. I chose it. I know. And it's like, but you don't like felt tips. Why would you choose it? This retails for $22. It is by Wander Beauty. And the reason why I chose it is because, as I've mentioned before, I've already identified 2 felt tip liners that I am obsessed with, and that is a rarity for me. With that said, I don't mind trying felt tip liners because it is an opportunity to find something new that you could potentially fall in love with, which has happened. So I saw Wander Beauty. It's a brand that I absolutely love. So I figured, I haven't tried it. Let me try it and see whether or not their felt tip liner is for me or not. So we're gonna go ahead, all first impressions, try everything on camera. I swatched it. I wanted to show you guys what it looks like. Super opaque. I'm waiting for it to dry. It doesn't look like it is a flat matte, but it doesn't look like it's super shiny either, so that's a good thing. Now I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna start working on using these products, creating an easy and fun look, and then we'll have final thoughts on first impressions. Step 1 is get the hair out of my face. Next, we are going to spray the Daily Nutrient Facial Mist by Golden Fountain MD. I know it says mist, but it's not very misty. It's kind of like, it's a little pressured, but we're gonna let it dry. It's a little pressured. It's not very scented, like it smells like it has something there, but it's not like fragrance. So I think most people who don't like fragrance in their skincare would be fine with this. Now I like that the primer comes with a little spatula. It didn't seem like a spatula at first, but it is, and I'm just going to grab some of the product. That is what she looks like. I know, it's like super weird and like how, why, where, and you really only need a little bit. It's gonna go a very long way because it's kind of like a gelatin. So that tiny bit ends up kind of like melting and getting like really warm and wet all over your face. So you're able to really blend it out everywhere, get every nook and cranny of your face without overdoing it. I haven't experienced any pilling with this primer, however, I'm gonna give it a good minute. I usually give it like a minute or 2 to kind of set in place while I'm prepping everything else, my tools and things that I'm going to use for the rest of my face. So in the meantime, I'm gonna go ahead and wet my beauty blender. Even when the primer has set, your skin will feel tacky, so that's kind of like a normal thing. If you feel it on your skin, don't think that there's something wrong. Don't think that you over applied. Do not think that it's expired or anything like that, because it's not. It's just kind of like the way it is. And I think it's probably why foundation, your base, anything that you put on top of this primer sits so pretty on top of it, because it's like grabbing onto whatever you're putting on top, which is awesome. So as you can see, it's blending out really well. There's no patchiness or anything like that on the skin. And I'm really digging the primer. Again, it's right here in front of me. I have like 4 primers in front of me, and that is the one that I gravitate towards the most. So please do not mind my little breakouts. I'm going through some hormonal changes here, okay? So we're gonna go ahead and finish blending out my foundation. I am using the Stay Naked Weightless Liquid Foundation. Mine is in the shade 60 CG It used to be too dark for me. Now in Florida, it's just right for my skin. So I'm glad I never threw it out. Blending out some concealer so that we can move into like the contouring product. I've powdered my under eyes and I set the primer on my lids. Now we're going to try this Yensa bronzing cream. Is it a cream? A bronzing base, which kind of seems like it's a good shade for me. I don't know about the brush though. I'm trying to do a contour line just in case it's not the proper shade, but it looks like it's a good shade, so I don't really have to do a contour line. I can just bronze with this, which is the point. It is very thick though, so it's one of those things like you kind of have to play with it a little bit. I want to do one side so we can see what it looks like compared to the other and see if there's a difference on my skin. I definitely see a bit of a difference. In this area over here, my cheeks look a little more like emphasized. So I like that. I look a little more bronzed here, at least in person. Hopefully it's coming off on camera, but it didn't do much of anything for me, which is slightly disappointing. Okay, I'm gonna use the darker shade very lightly. So I'm gonna just tap into it. I'm gonna tap out, and then I'm gonna lightly just go in to try to set that, but then also bronze on top of it, and we should be fine. I know you guys are probably saying, oh my goodness, girl, that is way too like right up in the eye area. That is okay. There's a point to my madness. I'm gonna go ahead and dive on into that deeper shade, and we're gonna apply that on the crease area and blow that out. I'm gonna grab a different brush and I'm gonna go into that lighter shade, and I'm going to apply that all over my lid from beginning to end. I'm gonna also dip into that deep shade and drag that on the lower portion of my eyes and wrap it around. I'm gonna line my lids with the Wander Beauty liner. Let's see if I actually like it. I hope I do, because I love Wander Beauty. It pretty much dried it to a matte. I do wish the applicator was a little longer and maybe not as stiff. And then I think I probably would have liked it a little better. But I like that it is really opaque and I did not have to work hard to get this wing to work out. So that is awesome. It's not a bad product. I actually think it's a good one. I'm gonna move ahead and finish up my face, add a little bit of blush, a lippy, my brows, lashes and stuff, and I'll be right back to apply some of that highlighter. I'm gonna hit pause for a second and ask that you subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. In this channel, we're gonna do tons of unboxings, beauty reveals, first impressions of products, makeup tutorials, how-tos, BoxyCharm spoilers, BoxyCharm unboxings, tons of things with Ipsy. So just make sure you subscribe to my channel, hit the like button, and click the notification bell. That way YouTube lets you know every single time I upload a new video. If you do join my little family, thank you so much in advance, and let's move on. I figured it would be a really good idea to pop a little bit of this Pixie liner if I can get the silly little packaging off. This shade that I'm gonna use is in Bronze Beam. This is like my first time trying it, so. Okay, this is literally the same formula as the black one. It glides, it's soft, it adds a little oomph. Oh yes, it's nice and bronze. So like the little bronze reflex kind of make the inner portion of my eyes pop, because my eyes are so dark. I am so glad I went with this liner shade. Also, if you guys want to see these lashes, this is a new brand I tried out. I did film it for you guys, so it'll be up in a day or two. It's already filmed, girl, and it is a new lash adhesive liner. You guys know that I told you I've been trying a few, and there's only one that I've fallen in love with. This one I just tried for the first time, and you'll see first impressions on that and all that jazz. So make sure you stay tuned to that. Let's go ahead and apply the highlighter. Ultra highlighters will make you super glowy, so your best bet is just to go really light and then work your way through, because sometimes when it's too much, you start looking like the Tin Man, which I'm known for because I do that a lot here. Like, you literally don't swipe, just tap in and then apply the product, because this formula is amazing. Here's a look I was able to create with a variation of the items I received in my September Ipsy Glam Bag Plus. Now, the only item that I was like, no, was the Yensa. The only reason why is because I find that this shade is a little too light for me, and that's kind of unfortunate. I will try to see if I can use it in another way, but unfortunately, you really couldn't see much on my skin. And yeah, but other than that, everything else I am like obsessed with. I wish I was going somewhere, but here in Florida, like in my area at least, it's been raining all day, and it's gonna be raining all day today and all day tomorrow, so it kind of sucks. But I do find that this look came out really simple, nice, and it was easy to put together. Let me know what you guys received in your September Ipsy Glam Bag Plus. Did you choose the same 3 items that I chose, or did you choose something else? If you're not already subscribed to Ipsy, make sure you check the description box down below. I have a link there. I get a few points if you sign up using my link. However, I do think that for $25, you get to choose 3 items out of 5 is not a bad deal. Probably one of the most amazing deals I've seen in quite some time. So make sure you take advantage of this subscription service and its benefits. Make sure you check out the videos that are popping here on screen. I know you're gonna absolutely love those too. And I'll see you guys very soon. Bye guys.